Sa buong durasyon ng misa, ay ramdam na ramdam ko ang matatalim na tapunan ng tingin ni Lucas at Jackson. Hanggang sa matapos ang misa, patuloy pa rin ang palitan nila ng matatalim na mga tingin. Para talaga silang mga bata. The mass is done. Uuwi ka na siguro, ano? Tanong ni Jackson kay Lucas, the moment na nakalabas na kami ng simbahan. Nope, it's Sunday, and I've got nothing to do. Kaya sasama ako kung saan man kayo pupunta. Nakangising sagot ni Lucas na tila ba iniinis niya talaga si Jackson. We are on a date? Can't you understand that, ha? Mariin sabi ni Jackson. I can be the third wheel. Mabilis naman na sagot ni Lucas. You really are shameless, aren't you? Call me whatever you want, but I am not going anywhere. Do you want me to call Maristela then, to drag you out of here? If you want my fiancé to attack si Lina again, then go, call her. I dare you. Phew, napailing na lamang ako habang napapagitnaan nila akong dalawa at pinakikinggan ko sila. I look around us. People are staring at us with confusion. They might be wondering now what these two grown-up men are bickering about. At sa totoo lang, nagsisimula na akong tabla ng hiya. Kaya naman bago pa man mapunta sa kung saan ang pagtatalo ni na Lucas, hinarap ko na si Lucas na parehong kinagulat nilang dalawa. Go home, Lucas, pwede ba? Puno ng kaseryosohan kong sabi. Natigilan naman si Lucas dahil sa sinabi ko. Kitang-kita ko kung paano kumunot ang kanyang noo at kung paano bahagyang umawa ang kanyang bibig. What? He asked. After a few moments of stillness, I took a deep breath before continuing. I want to be alone with Jackson, and you are being a nuisance. My life has been in chaos since Maristela returned, so what I really want right now is peace, and I won't have that if you keep hanging around with us. So please, just go away. I don't care where you go. Just leave us alone. Muling natahimik si Lucas at ilang segundo muna ang lumipas bago siya nakapagsalitang muli. Ipinagtatabuyan mo ba ako? Tila hindi makapaniwalang tanong niya. Yes, mabilis ko namang sagot sa kanya. You've gotta be kidding me. You're seriously chasing me away? Hindi pa rin makapaniwala na sabi ni Lucas habang nakatitig siya sa akin. Ngunit hindi ko siya sinagot pa. Sinalubong ko na lamang ang mga mata niya. Nakakikitaan na ng pinaghalong mga emosyon ng gulat at hindi makapaniwala. It's like I am telling him that I am serious through my eyes. Lucas and I were just staring at each other when Jackson suddenly spoke, which caught both of our attention. You heard her. So, leave, Lucas. Either you go home or go to Maristela. We don't care. Just stop following us, okay? Jackson said with a serious look in his face. Then looked at me and held my hand. He sweetly smiled at me and said, Let's go. I'm sure gutom ka na. At bago pa man ako makasagot, marahan na niya akong hinila patungo sa nakapark na kotse niya. Ngunit bago pa man kami makalapit ni Jackson sa kotse niya, ay nilingon ko pa si Lucas, and I saw him staring at us. His jaw knotted and his hands clenched. He was enraged. And if it had been the old me, I would have been terrified. But the new me is ecstatic right now, because I know that my plan is on the right track. Kasalukuyan kaming kumakain ngayon ni Jackson ng fishball at kikiam habang magkatabi kaming nakaupo sa bench na nasa food park at tinatanaw ang mga taong dumaraan. I really don't know what's this deal. Why is he acting like that? Biglang tanong ni Jackson. And that he is referring to is none other than Lucas. He was deafeningly silent when we were inside his car a while ago. It's like he was thinking about something or someone, and it seems that it was Lucas and his reaction that he was thinking about. Nakibit-balikat lang ako. Don't ask me, kasi hindi ko rin alam ang sagot sa tanong mong yan. I am puzzled as well. Umiling si Jackson. That man is crazy. His actions, it's like... He then looked at me with a troubled face. It's like he doesn't want me to be around you. It's like he doesn't want you to be with me. Medyo nagulat ako sa sinabi ni Jackson, ngunit hindi nagtagal ang gulat ko. Of course, he would notice that. Jackson is an intelligent and clever man. He easily takes notice of things that are happening around him. Ngunit umakto pa rin ako na walang alam. Lucas can keep acting like he doesn't want me to be with Jackson. But as long as I act as if I don't know what's happening, Jackson won't still suspect anything. I can easily tell Jackson about my schemes, but I don't want to. Jackson is a good man, at kapag nalaman niya ang plano ko, I know that he will persuade me to stop. And if I don't stop, I know he will be very disappointed in me. Alam ko naman na doon din ang pupuntahan ng lahat pagkatapos ng isagawa ko itong mga plano ko. Mama Olivia, Papa Roman, and Jackson will eventually know my plan. Ngunit hanggat hindi pa natatapos ang plano ko, gusto ko sanang sulitin ang oras na makakasama ko pa sila. Kasi alam ko naman na pagkatapos ng lahat, napakalaki ng tsansa na kamuhian at pandirian na ako ni Mama Olivia at Papa Roman. At hindi na nila gugustuhin pa na makita pa ulit ako. And Jackson, he might even regret that he fell in love with someone like me. Kaya sa ngayon, gusto ko munang manatili sa isipan nila ang dating si Lina na inosente, mabait, mapagmahal, mapagpasensya at mapagpatawad. Na, guni-guni mo lang yun. Bakit nga naman hindi ko gustuhin na magkasama tayong dalawa, Lucas? Remember, he is uninterested in me. He doesn't even consider me to be his ex-wife because he never considered me to be his wife in the first place. Sagot ko sa kanya. Then why? Why is he acting like a jealous fool? Tanong pa ulit ni Jackson. Maybe it's his way of annoying me. Anyway, wag na lang natin siyang pag-usapan, pwede. We are here to fill our empty stomachs and enjoy ourselves. Kaya wag na nating isipin na sirauglong yun. Hayaan na lang natin siya. Ang sabi ko na lamang, upang hindi na magtanong pa ulit si Jackson. Ginitian ko pa siya upang kumbinsihin siya na wag na lang isipin pa si Lucas. Thankfully, tumango naman siya. Indikasyon na iyon ang gagawin niya. Jackson smiled at me. You're right. He really ruined the moment at the mass a while ago, and I don't want this moment to be ruined by merely thinking of him. Today is our date, and I told myself that I will make you happy tonight, and that's exactly what I will do. Napangiti na rin ako. Right! That's what we will do tonight. So after eating, what are we gonna do? I asked with a smile. You're my queen bee, so you decide. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Nakangiti pa rin na tungo ni Jackson. Sa tanong ko, tinaasan ko siya ng kilay habang nakangiti pa rin ako. Really? Sigurado ka dyan? Dadalhin mo ako kahit saan ko gusto? Of course, kahit sa langit pa yan. Sagot niya na may kasama pang kindat na siya namang ikinatawa ko. Sinapa ko siya sa braso sabay sabing, gago, habang nakatawa pa rin na siyang ikinatawa rin naman ni Jackson. There was never a dull moment with Jackson. All I am feeling whenever I am with him is happiness. And that is also one of the reasons why I could never tell him about my plan. I want to be happy with Jackson, kahit pansamantala lamang. And true to his words, Jackson took me to the places I wanted to go, and bought me everything I wanted to eat. I was having so much fun that I completely lost count of time. It was exactly 11 o'clock when Jackson and I decided to go home. It was 11:30 nang makarating kami sa bahay. Inihatid na lamang ako ni Jackson at nang makapasok ako ng bahay, umuwi na rin siya pagkatapos. Napakatahimik na naman siya. Well, it's already 11:30, kaya malamang natulog na ang lahat. Mabuti na lamang binigyan ako ni Mama Olivia ng spare key ng bahay, kaya nakapasok na ako, without waking anyone up. Mabuti na lamang at hindi ko nakalimutang tawagan si Mama Olivia upang ipaalam na umalis ako at kasama ko si Jackson. Wala kasi sila ni Papa Roman nung umalis kaming tatlo kanina. And speaking of Lucas, I wonder where he is. Kanina kasi nang i-check ko ang cellphone ko, nakita ko na napakaraming missed calls and text mula sa kanya. My phone is in silent mode and it was also inside my bag. Kaya kanina lamang nang pauwi na kami ni Jackson ko na-check ang phone ko. Where are you? Umuwi ka na! Ngayon din! Iyon lamang ang paulit-ulit na laman ng mga text na ipinapadala niya sa akin. And I bet that if I was able to answer his calls, malamang, iyon din ang sasabihin niya. I can't help but roll my eyes. How dare he tell me what to do? Pero mukhang wala siya rito dahil kung nandito siya, malamang, kanina pa siyang bumaba the moment that Jackson and I arrived, considering how mad he was. But he is nowhere to be found. But he is nowhere to be found, so I guess he is with Maristela right now. which disappointed me. Excited pa naman ako na malaman at makita ang reaksyon niya. I guess I will have to wait tomorrow. Dahan-dahan at walang ingay akong pumanhik sa ikalawang palapag ng bahay at tumungo sa kwarto ko. Dahan-dahan ko na binuksan ang pinto ng aking kwarto. At dahan-dahan ulit akong pumasok. At dahan-dahan ko ding isinara ang pinto. I was about to turn the lights when someone grabbed my hand, pulled me, and covered my lips with its palm, not allowing my yell of nervousness to escape. Shh, Selena, it's me. It's Lucas. This someone is Lucas. At dahil alam ko si Lucas lang naman pala ang naririto sa kwarto ko, unti-unti nang naglaho ang kabang nararamdaman ko. Marahas na inalis ng isa kong kamay ang palad niya na nakatakip sa bibig ko, at pati na rin ang kamay niya ang nakahawak sa kamay ko, bago ako lumayo sa kanya, at saka ako binuksan ng ilaw na nasa tabi lamang ng pinto. Tinignan si Lucas. What the hell are you doing here? You surprised the hell out of me, I said, as I put my hand on my chest and felt my heartbeat slowly going back to normal. Ngunit imbis na sagutin ang tanong ko, lumapit lamang siya sa akin. At bago pa man ako makahuma, naipalibot na niya ang isa niyang kamay sa aking bewang at hinila muli ako upang magdikit ang aming mga katawan at saka walang babala niyang inangkin ang aking mga labi. Nalabis ko namang ikinagulat, ngunit ang gulat na nararamdaman ko, pansamantala lamang dahil kaagad iyong napalitan ng satisfaction. Now, this is the reaction that I wanted to see, but I still want to see and hear more. Kaya naman, nagpapasag ako at pilit siyang tinulak sa dibdib hanggang sa maghiwalay na ang aming mga labi. What are you doing? I told you I don't want to do this with you anymore. Pag-arte ko. Lucas gritted his teeth, and I don't remember myself agreeing to that. He said, as he put his other hand on the back of my head and kissed me again. Ngunit muli ko siyang tinulak sa dibdib na siyang dahilan upang muling maghiwalay ang aming mga labi. No, Lucas! This is wrong! Ikakasal ka na! Oh, come on, Selena. Don't give me that nonsense. You seduced me first, so don't use that line on me. You want me, and you want me to want you too. You keep saying that all you feel for me is just lust, but I know you're still in love with me. It's still me that you want to be with. I know you're just using Jackson to make me jealous. Well then, congratulations. You were successful. You fucking made it. You've made me jealous. You hear what I said? You've made me jealous. You've made me so jealous that all I can think about is you. You've made me so jealous that I even thought of murdering that asshole if I find a trace of him in your body. He said, his teeth clenched. I acted as if I was surprised at what he said. Even though the truth is I wanna laugh. I wanna laugh at how pathetic he sounds. Oh, Lucas, you really fell for it? You were jealous? I asked. Humigpit ang pagkakapalibot ng kamay niya sa aking bewang. Hell yes, mariin niyang sagot. Habang nakatitig sa akin ang tila nag-aapoy niyang mga mata. But why? Pag-arte ko pa. Why? Inilapit niyang muli ang kanyang mukha sa aking mukha hanggang sa magtikit ang aming mga noo, ilong, at halos magtampi na rin ang aming mga labi na siyang dahilan upang maramdaman ko ang mabilis na paghinga niya. And without taking his piercing eyes away from me, because I want you, Selena. I want you so much that it drives me insane. I closed my eyes, bit my lower lip, and murmured, But Maristela, to hell with Maristela. Right now, it's you, Selena, that I want. I don't care about anything or anyone else. I want you, Selena. Do you want me to? He said, his voice making him sound beautiful. Just say yes, Selena, and I do whatever you want. Here it is. We are finally in the most exciting part, and I am hell excited on what about to happen next as my plan goes on. Dahan-dahan kong minulat ang aking mga mata at sinalubong ko ang nag-aapoy na pagnanasa sa mga mata ni Lucas. And looking into his eyes, I finally gave him a response he'd been hoping for, and the answer that will serve as the beginning point for my final plan. Yes, Lucas, I want you. I want you too. Madamdamin kong sagot bago ko kusang hinalikan siya sa mga labi na kaagad naman niyang tinugon. Yes, Lucas, want me, lust over me, fall for me, Fall deeper for me until you can't be without me anymore. Fall hopelessly in love with me so that you would be horribly devastated when you discover my true intentions. Because that is the only way I can be satisfied and eventually exact my revenge. Oh God, Lucas! Yes! Right there! I moaned in a shaky and faintest voice I could make. Pawisan na ang aking katawan at nagkahabol rin ang aking hininga. Nananakit na rin ang aking likod na nakasandal ngayon sa nakasaradong pinto ng aking kwarto. Ang aking mga binte, unti-unti na rin nawawala ng lakas. Habang ang kanang kamay ko, nakahawak sa busol ng pinto at ang kaliwang kamay ko naman, nakasabunot sa buhok ni Lucas, na ngayon ay nakaluhod at ang ulo nasa gitna na nakaparte kong mga hita at walang tigil na pinapaligaya ang aking pagkababae. It's been 3 days since he told me how badly he wants me, and the number of times we have sex has increased since then. Every midnight when everyone is already fast asleep, he enters my room discreetly and awakens me by kissing me on the lips, licking my womanhood, or fingering me. And after I'm completely awake, he'll start fucking me till dawn, with both of us holding back our moans and groans, so no one can hear us. And it's happening again. But this time, Lucas did not wait till midnight anymore. Katatapos ko lamang maligo upang makapagpahinga na sana, since we already had dinner, when Lucas suddenly barged into my room. At heto na nga siya ngayon. Pinapaligaya na naman ako. Kinuha niya ang isang pako at ipinatong ito sa balikat niya, habang patuloy pa rin siya sa pagpapaligaya sa pagkababae ko, gamit lamang ang kanyang bibig at dila. And while he was still mouth-fucking my femininity, he abruptly ripped the towel that was wrapped around my naked body, exposing my nakedness in his eyes. Ang kamay naman niya na natiling nakahawak sa binti ko na nakapatong sa kanyang balikat, habang ang isa naman niyang kamay nasa aking bewang upang pigilan ako sa paggalaw. Mula sa paghawak sa busol ng pinto, tumungo ang aking kamay sa aking bibig. I covered my mouth with my palm, keeping my moans inside my mouth as I felt myself nearing to come. Humigpit rin ang pagkakasabunot ko sa buhok ni Lucas at nagsisimula ng gumalaw ang aking balakang upang salubungin ang dila niya na ngayon ay naglalabas-masok sa butas ng aking pagkababae. Lucas was grasping my waist and thighs so tightly and so firmly that his nails were digging into my flesh. But I can't focus on that, since my mind and body are preoccupied with the pleasure that his mouth is providing me. Hanggang sa hindi na nga nagtagal, tuluyan na rin akong nilabsan. My body shook and my eyes rolled. And to keep from screaming and yelling in ecstasy, I bit my lower lip and placed my palm even firmly on my mouth, preventing even a single moan from escaping. Lucas, on the other hand, refused to remove his tongue from my pussy until he had consumed all of my cum. At nang sa wakas maubos na niya ang katas na inilalabas ko, doon lamang niya inalis ang paa ko na nakapatong sa kanyang balikat. Saka siya tumayo. He put his hands on my waist and took his face close to mine. An evidence of my cum can seen on the corner of his lips, but he immediately licked it with his own tongue before he grinned at me while staring into my eyes. "You're such a bad boy," I said when I finally caught my own breath. "And you like it?" Puno ng kapilyahan na sagot naman niya. I put my hands on his shoulders and smiled at him seductively. "I just don't like it. I love it." Lumawak naman ang ngisi sa mga labi ni Lucas. "Do you want more then?" he asked with a husky voice and moving his face even closer to mine until the tip of our noses were finally touching. Bumaba na rin ang mga kamay niya na nasa bewang ko, tumungo sa aking likuran. From his shoulders, ipinalibot ko na ang aking mga kamay sa kanyang leeg. I then moved my body closer to him hanggang sa magdikit na ang aming mga katawan. Then I said, "I'd love to, but it's too early. Paano kung mahuli nila tayo? Hindi tayo mahuhuli kung hindi tayo gagawa ng ingay. At alam naman natin na hindi na magiging problema yun. Hindi ba? Napakagaling na natin pigilin ang ating mga ungol." Nakangising tanong pabalik sa akin ni Lucas. Gusto kong mapailing. Hindi ko akalain na ganito lang pala kadali naakitin siya. Tila nga nakalimutan na niya si Maristela. I've been observing Lucas since I came here, Kung kaya't kabisado ko na ang oras ng pag-alis niya pagtungo sa MI at maging ang oras ng pag-uwi niya. So I knew that he is not paying Maristela even a single visit. Since he is always at the MI in the morning and in the afternoon, at kapag tapos na ang oras ng trabaho niya sa MI, dumediretso na siya ng uwi. Hindi na rin bumibisita pa ulit si Maristela dito sa mansyon, kaya may hinala ako na nag-away sila. Marahil ay tungkol sa nangyaring away sa pagitan namin ni Maristela ang pinag-awayan nilang dalawa. But the fact that they're fighting and Lucas is doing nothing to console Maristela or mend their relationship only adds to my desire to see this plan through.